What up, everybody? Welcome to part 2 of my backtesting series here for my channel. So, if you're new to what I'm doing here, basically I'm creating videos to hold not only me, but to my viewers accountable to stick at your trades. Keep with your goals here. Keep at what you're focused on. So let's get right into it. Starting off, was getting into the market here. This is right when I got in the market. I have it marked out here with this chop zone. Okay, so starting off, first thing I did when I log on is I look at high time frame analysis. Okay, clearly we just had a big move to the downside and we are still bearish. Okay, first thing I noted, I don't really do too much other than my high time frame confirmation here on the 15-minute. Not too much to see here because I like to get in depth with the 1 and 5 minute. Okay, so I took chart that we were in a bearish trend, just had a long move to the downside during New York session, so I kept that in mind. We were either chance for continuation down or look for longs up to the upside depending on what price is giving us. So here we are at current time of my trade. I was looking at the charts and I was seeing chop. Okay, sat through all this and it was chop. We all know what that means. We are accumulating. Now that is the first confluence, second confluence in my entry strategy here. So I seen we were chopping and I noticed price was starting to move above our chop zone here. So I flicked down to our 1 minute. Okay, I started paying attention here and I noticed that price did indeed go above on the 1 minute and close and then start pushing back down into our zone. Now tell me, people, what does this mean? Okay, if you know anything about ICT, this is what we call, if it'll let me type it, a liquidity. Sweet. All right, my keyboard is all fucked up. I'm not typing right. It's 2 in the morning, but you get it. Liquidity sweep. So we kept that in mind and we are starting to look for potential moves to the downside now. Okay, so now I waited for my final confluence here. Okay, well, final two. Now that we're looking for shorts, I'm waiting for my EMAs to cross, which we had here. Okay, and then I'm looking for a fair value gap to get respected on the 1 or 5 minute, whichever comes first. Okay, now that we know that and that is out the way, we go and look and see what was presented to us in the market. So there was a 5 minute fair value gap and a 1 minute fair value gap. Okay, so given with that information, what are we doing? We are entering shorts. I waited for price to break down, respect the 5 minute fair value gap, and then I waited for a break of structure. Okay, so we had our high, our low, a lower high, and a higher low. What is that telling us, people? Now a lower high, now a lower low. We have changed character. Once this candle here broke below, I entered stop loss above the high of this swing here, and I aimed for the lows. Okay, now there was a couple spots that you can aim for, but I like to go balls to the wall. Okay, I like that high risk reward here, baby. Okay, first points that you would be targeting, Obviously, this point of liquidity here, this point of liquidity here, and then the target that we hit today, which was this liquidity here. As you can see, we're just fucking continuing down. So overall, I would say today's trade was pretty solid, all right? So this is how I expect most of my trades to go, besides the fact that I did get a nice bounce back up close to my stop loss, which did scare me a little bit, but you stick to your trades and you follow through. When you follow through, you get rewarded. So I'd rate it probably like a 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. I was a little nervous, to be honest with you, especially when we got up here, but you gotta stick to your plan. Just gotta keep working at it. So yeah, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoy. If you learned a little something, let me know. I would appreciate it. If there's something you think I could do better, if there's something you think I can improve on, or you just want to let me know something that's on your mind, let me know down below. I will be responding to the comments. Thank you all. Have a good day.